Greetings, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the time period of August 24th to September 8th, 2018. I am using Legacy Tarot cards. That's what they look like, okay? So let's dive into your reading. I'm not going to do the long channeling that I usually do because I don't want to waste time doing that. Sometimes I just do it without necessarily you know, something that's, I already get that something is aggravating you. I don't know what it is. It could be a sister or a child, whatever it is. If you have a child, it's a Gemini child, some air like element as a child, or maybe it's a Gemini that's annoying to you. But there's a this energy of a Gemini, man, woman, whatever. They're involved with your sibling. Like somehow they're involved with your sibling or a sister or brother that you call your sibling, but they're not biological. But something is really like something about a Gemini is annoying you, but they can't stop calling. So if you're dealing with a Gemini dude, they can't. If you're a female, they can't stop calling. But they're also a woman, so they're blowing up your phone all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. But there's just feeling here where they may need some help, but there's something going on here with them with counseling and mental counseling and this, that, and the third. So, but there's a trying to get that for a sibling kind of vibe. So a Gemini is a sibling, or the Gemini could be a sibling, or the Gemini is I get something that you're okay. The Gemini could be like a partner to your sibling, and maybe your sibling has erratic behavior or something's going on, and the partner, like the Gemini partner, is trying to make secretive phone calls to you to try to figure out that to try to tell them, like, I get to stop doing something. Like there's a Gemini that's either a Gemini is trying to get you to stop doing something, or a Gemini energy is contacting you to stop your sibling, or the Gemini is tied to your sibling, and they're trying to make secretive phone calls to get somebody to stop doing something. So that Gemini energy could be an in-law, they could be an in-law, but they could be an in-law that's too involved with your private life with this kind of energy. For some reason that they're really involved with your private life. There's also this element here where there's a sibling or whatever, Gemini, whatever. They want some aspect of your life. They want it, but they don't know how to tell you that with this kind of element, and that could be why they're calling you all the time, whatever situation is here, or something's going on. The Gemini energy could be a doctor or a mental health counselor or whatever it is. Pisces could be the doctor or the mental health counselor, and maybe that's why you're calling and blowing up a Pisces energy's phone, or you're trying to get somebody to stop doing something, whatever it is. Let's see. Oh, I didn't meditate. Sorry. I didn't even meditate, and that was already coming through. Sheesh. Wow. Doing a crux on Sada, by the way. The Ten of Wands, there's a burden, but I keep getting a mentor one. So like I said, Pisces could be a mentor, a sibling that's a mentor, a sibling that is really helpful in terms of helping you out, like mentally or emotionally, whatever it is. With this energy, this energy is a mental burden. Or if it's not only, it could also be a physical. I kind of see wands as physical burdens. Maybe someone's hurting you, like a back or a leg, like these kind of like legs and arms and bones. Maybe these are things that are hurting you, but it's because of the kind of work that you're doing, or it's because of the kind of work that somebody's doing, and they're becoming sedentary, so they're sitting down a lot. So maybe it's you could be the one that's sedentary, you're sitting down too much, or there's this element here where you're trying to get like mental health things done for yourself, or you're making secretive phone calls and you're trying to do this for your partner, or this element is somehow their family to you and you're trying to figure out what's going on with them. Maybe you're just trying to see, but something's going on with the head, somebody's head. So maybe like it could be sexual head, that kind of head, or like something's going on with being too skinny. Like that was random. I don't know. I was getting head. Like it could be somebody's head, or head could be mental, or head could be skull, whatever it is. That's why I said bones hurting, your skull, your head, you have headaches, whatever it is. But it's the kind of work that you're doing, or the kind of work that somebody's doing. It's giving them a headache, or as there's multiple people that something's going on with headaches, bones, being sedentary, whatever it is, and needing to walk around, needing to go outside, like Ten of Wands energy being here. Maybe you're dealing with, you could be dealing with fire sign, but I keep getting Sag. You could be dealing with maybe a Sagittarius energy is doing that, and you're trying to call. You know what this feels like? This could be a workplace, and maybe a Sagittarius energy is like a coworker. They could be a coworker, and maybe the Pisces is the boss. And maybe you think that a Sagittarius energy has a mental problem, or a Sag thinks you have a mental problem. They're making a secretive phone call because you're sitting down, you're not moving. Or you think a fire sign energy has a mental problem because the Sag, whatever, they're sitting down, they're not moving, they're not doing anything. Whatever the situation is here. So the Pisces could be a boss. Pisces could be a housemate. Maybe this could be a housemate situation. Maybe somebody's at home a lot. It could be the Sag energy. Maybe they're at home a lot. That's why it's a burden. Or you're home a lot and you're making. But I was getting you from the beginning. I was getting that you were the one that was making secretive phone calls to what's going on with their mental health. But I also get something about a Leo. That means something's going on with a Leo-like element also. You're tired of that energy. There's a female Leo, could be a male too. You're tired of Leo-like element. You're tired of all fire signs. They all give you burden. So whether it's in the workplace, maybe somebody feels like something's going on with you mentally in the workplace because it's something that you're doing a lot. Maybe you're sitting down, you're not moving. Something's going on with that. Or something that you're doing in the workplace, there's a fire sign energy that they're tired of that. So either your partner and some type of work that you're doing is tiring to them, or you're in the workplace and something's going on with you like mentally, and somebody, they're trying to say that. They're trying to make secret phone calls that you're doing that to them, whatever it is. I don't know. Or it's family situations, and people think that I keep getting somebody is being really like sedentary, like inside of a house. Sedentary usually means that if you do office work a lot and you're not moving, like that could cause bone aches and, ailments and those kind of issues like that. Okay. So maybe someone is just looking out for your best interest, or you're looking out for someone's best interest, whatever it is. And maybe they're taking it to the head. Literally, I was getting head. Someone could be taking it to the head, or maybe you could be receiving head, or vice versa, whatever it is, from a fire sign energy, but they don't want to do that. So if a fire sign man, woman, they don't want to do, there's a forced feeling. So either you feel forced to be with this, you're not forced to be with anybody, or it's external. Maybe it's external, but you're trying to get your friend to leave her husband, or his girl. That's why you're making secretive phone calls also. You're trying to get two people that are married or tied. You're trying to get them broken up with this kind of feeling. Your starting point has the wheel, destiny driven situation. You don't know how to tell someone something. It could be pertaining to infidelity, but you don't want to tell somebody something that you saw online as well. You may have seen something online. Something may be showing up online, and something is embarrassing about something that's shown up online with the wheel element being here. It could be pertaining to the fire sign, but there's something that you were doing with a fire sign is showing up online. It could be with that Leo, something that somebody's saying online about you and a Leo, like that's what's showing up online, and so for some reason it's embarrassing to you. The Pisces is helping. So Pisces energy, something that you did with a Leo is showing up online and it's becoming embarrassing. And there's a Pisces that's a friend, they're a family member, whatever. That's why you're calling them. They're trying to help you conceal something. But that's to get turned on or turn. They're also trying to get you to turn on and turn off something's going on with ventilation. So maybe like I said, it's the burden and sitting down, and maybe something's going on with maybe you were having sex somewhere, what's getting head. Maybe you were receiving head in an office or a room, whatever it was. I get by a Leo too. You were doing that to a Leo, but I get like on top of a table situation, like you were doing this kind of thing at work or at home, wherever. But I was getting that you're calling okay, this could be hotel stuff. whatever, or something that's just too hot. Somebody, either they're physically hot, that's why you can't stop touching them, and they're visiting your job, and you're horny and they're horny, whatever it is. But it's a not like, either like a boss doesn't like this, that's why the wheel is here, or either somebody that you have been having sex with for years, long periods of time, that you don't want to do it anymore, or they don't want to do it anymore, but it's because of a Cancerian energy with the wheel. So you could be, maybe you feel like you're really in love with your fire sign, vice versa, but they're sneaking out on you constantly. If it's a Leo, they're sneaking out constantly. You're constantly doing that to them. Someone's also going here with an Aries woman I get you're prank calling an Aries woman. But you're doing it. That's why I said you're making secretive. I was getting the Pisces. You're making, if it's external, you're making secretive phone calls to a Pisces, either to get somebody's number. It could be the Aries number or the Leo's number, whatever, Sag number, somebody's number. You're making secretive phone calls to get these fire elements, to get their numbers. Leo already, the Aries element, I feel like you're trying to get an Aries number to prank call her. Trying to prank call an Aries female. Like, there's a feeling here where you don't like what that element is doing to your friend, so you're trying to figure out ways to prank call them. Someone also changed their number, or somebody has been doing some type of technique that they dial backwards. So either you're doing that, like a private, like star 67, like with an Aries element. You're doing that with an Aries element. The Leo element could have also been doing that to you. And maybe you know that, and you're tired of them doing that. Maybe you feel like a Leo is trying to conceal something from you. If it's an Aries, you're prank calling an Aries because you don't like what they're doing to your friend or family member. That's why you were calling a Pisces for an Aries number. Maybe a Pisces man does not have an Aries female's number. You're trying to figure out ways. I get mystically. You're trying to figure out a mystical way to get somebody's phone number with the wheel here. I don't know how the hell you're going to do that, but it could be channeling, like, spiritual abilities and channeling people's addresses and names and numbers. But something's difficult about that. It could be channeling, period. It could be channeling, like maybe you just want to watch the TV, like turn the channel. Maybe you just want to watch the TV, or a spiritual channel. Maybe you just want to watch the TV, but but something's going on. But there's family members. Maybe their family is in the way, but that you're trying to be sexual. Okay, now I see. You may be trying to be sexual with a Leo. Maybe you're trying to be sexual, but I get your child. Like, maybe there's a child that's in the way. So you're trying to make up appointments. Like, the Pisces could be a doctor. Pisces could be like someone that they just randomly need your child's blood work, or your partner's blood work, or some random shit like that. But something's going on with a hospital. EMT is very close to your family somehow. Like you befriended a hospital person, like a nurse or something. Or Aries is a nurse. But you're trying to like set up random appointments that your child needs, or you're trying to make random appointments, or your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend trying to make random appointments to get away from somebody, to get away, or to get a child out of the way. So you can have sex with somewhere. Like, you're trying to get a child out of the house by making up fake appointments so that you can have sex somewhere. Or it's external, and a Sag is doing that. A Sag male is doing that to a Capricorn female. That's the reason why you're calling a Pisces. But why is he sleeping with the Aries? Like, you're trying to understand why a Sag male, man, whatever. You're trying to understand why that element is sleeping with an Aries element. You're calling the Aries element really crude names, saying crude things about an Aries. Wow, that's strange. With the wheel element, that's why you're doing that? That's why you're trying to call? Or is the element here where you're trying to have sex and you want your kids out the house, so you're trying to call aunts and uncles to pick them up? Or you're in a partnership with someone, but you're trying to call somebody to make up fake appointments so that kids will get out of the house so you can have sex with your other man or woman. Whatever it is. If it's a Cancer, or your partners or a Leo is doing that to you. Jesus Christ. Calling backwards, prank calling. You could be prank calling your ex. Wheel energy. Maybe you're prank calling your ex. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should not do that. Someone has changed. So maybe you're prank calling your ex, and maybe something's going on. Maybe they were really nasty to you. That's why they're an ex. But they changed, so you're prank calling him, but maybe you shouldn't do that with that element being there, whatever it is. The world for what you're waiting on. You're waiting on the sign of Capricorn. You're waiting back to hear from somebody. But is it, what does she drink? Like, maybe a Capricorn energy could have been drinking something, could have been wine, could have been juice, whatever, soda. Somebody may have been drinking something, but I get that had some type of toxicity in it. Like, this element is a Capricorn. That's why I said, yeah, the Aries could have been responsible for why this element was drinking something toxic. Because why did you drink it? So somebody drank something toxic. Somebody drank something toxic. But you're also trying to figure out who this element was living with. Trying to figure out who a Capricorn energy was living with. But if she's fine, like, this element is fine. You know, if it's a Capricorn, that element is fine. The wheel element being here, there's also something going on with being nosy. Something's going on with either this element lives somewhere and something's going on with people being nosy with them. Or maybe there's an element here where you live somewhere, but it's a breaking back to sea. You could be breaking your back to see a Capricorn, vice versa. But they're not trying to do that. You're the one that's trying to do that. Maybe you're trying to find out where somebody lives. Someone's also going on here with cameras, like surveillance. I get something about a nurse again now. Something's going on here with a nurse. Either you going to the doctor to see one, or this element needs to go to the doctor to see one. You're trying to understand what is in somebody's stomach. Like, maybe something is in somebody's stomach. Could be a baby. Maybe a baby is in somebody's stomach. This continuous pain, like either you're having, that's why I said you're calling, or maybe a Leo is doing that. You know, maybe you're trying to figure out if a Leo is pregnant, but you don't. A Leo is also like a side woman. So maybe you don't want a Cancerian energy in the way with that. So maybe there's something going on with a Leo in their stomach or a Capricorn in their stomach. So a Leo, you're making secretive phone calls to set up an appointment for, like I said, like I was saying, 10 of Wands energy here. You're trying to set up secretive appointments for a Leo. Or you're trying to figure out what a Capricorn energy drank or what's going on in their stomach. Something going on with hemorrhoids. Maybe somebody has like a hemorrhoid issue, or a baby, or it's a Leo, or this element is either pregnant or they have a baby, or it's a Leo that's pregnant and they have a baby. But maybe you don't want your family to know that yet, you know? Something's going on with not wanting nosy family members to know that, with the wheel and the world energy here. But there's a who impregnated her. This Capricorn could be a female who impregnated the Capricorn. But I'm not the dad. So something's going on here with, that's why I said a child. And there's something going on here with a secretive DNA test as well. Something going on with children. Somebody has a kid that they feel is not theirs, with the world and the wheel energy here. Something is also going on here with a light-skinned child. So you could be dark. Maybe you're dark. You're darker. Maybe you and your partner are dark, and the child is really, really light. If you're a dark man, you're also with a light. You're also with a dark woman. She could have conceived, but you're like, why is the child so light? Or there's a situation here where you're, I don't know what the deal is with that. You could be light, and maybe the child is like, I don't know. Maybe the child is also light, but maybe your partner is dark. They're trying to understand why a child is light. That's stupid. They're trying to figure out why a child is dark, light, whatever, with the world energy here. That could be happening to you as well. Like, maybe something's going on with comparisons in dark and light and family. Dating somebody. Something's going on with you trying to date somebody or be with somebody. Could be the Capricorn woman. If you're a guy, you're trying to, if you're a dude, you're either with this person already, or you're trying to date them or be with them. But when I said that, I get side. So either you're trying to do that on the side. You're trying to do that on the side. But there's a Leo energy that you consider to be a main squeeze. Like, this energy could be a side woman or side guy. The Leo energy is like your main guy, your main woman. But you don't want them to be anymore. So that's why you're looking at this. That's why you're looking at a Capricorn energy, or you have already been, it can either go both ways. You have already been in an existing partnership with this energy, but you have a Leo that you're looking at. If you're a man, this Capricorn woman and Leo woman. If you feel like something's done with a Leo and you're looking at a Capricorn woman, or you're looking at a Leo woman and a Capricorn woman is on the side, is a side chick. They're a side chick. If you're a Gemini female, this could be something going on with friend groups. Like maybe someone is better about the Capricorn. Maybe someone's better about their personality. If you're a woman, they're a woman. There's two Capricorns that they're friends with the world energy. So if you're a female, male, whatever, there's two Capricorn energies that are friends. But you like the friend. So if you're tied to a Capricorn, man, woman, whatever, they're also tied to a Capricorn, but you like them. But it's something going on with business. So it's either, that's why I said a 10 of wands. So either you're trying to be in somebody's health business, you're trying to understand what's wrong with somebody's stomach, are they pregnant or not? Something's going on with, if you're a guy, you want to be a Capricorn woman's like, you want to be the father. If you're a dude, you want to be the dad. If you're a female, you want to house with this energy. You want to house with. There's something going on. When I said it, there's something going on with that being too late for some reason. Somebody could have moved houses or they moved out of state. But this element here where you think somebody moved out of state as well. You may think that someone moved out of state, but they didn't with the wheel in the world. Could be the Capricorn. You think a Capricorn moved out of state, or they left the state or a country. They did not. There's a where is she? That you're hardcore looking for somebody. Someone going on with a missing person also. Like there's some type of energy here where someone could be missing, and that's why you're climbing down a Pisces or a Sagittarius or Aries. You're making prank calls, secretive phone calls down backwards to figure out that those energies, the Sag and the Aries, could be responsible for why someone is, why they're responsible for why this element has shown up on the news. They're a Sag male, woman, whatever, Aries energy. They're responsible for why a Capricorn female, male, whatever. They're responsible for why they're the female. Where a Capricorn female is shown up on the news. There's something going on with wanting to beat down the Aries. Like you want to beat down the Aries element. So whether they're a man or a woman, you want to beat them down. They did something bad to your friend. They did something bad to your friend. They killed them? I don't know. They did something bad to your friend with the world and the wheel. Well, they did something bad. They're going to get caught, or you want justice for this energy. You want justice for that energy. They don't feel well. Like this energy does not feel well. They're starting to realize that they don't feel good. But Aries is responsible for that. So there's also going on here with like a misdiagnosis with these two energies. Like this energy could have been misdiagnosed, but this is feeling here. Somebody was misdiagnosed, but you were aware that they were misdiagnosed somehow for a long period of time. Like that is something that you've known for a long period of time, but maybe you didn't want. Someone's going on with success. Oh, wow. This is crazy. This element, like they could have been rising in success, but maybe they fell ill. Or they've been ill for years or for some type of long period of time. Could be 10 years, 10 months, 10 weeks. They could have been ill for a while, but something's going on. They're rising in success. You're rising in success. Their competition. But something's going on with it. Somebody is like slowly passing with the world and the wheel. They're slowly, either it could be cancer. I was getting cancer with the wheel. So either it's a sign of cancer or somebody has cancer. Or somebody had cancer. You know, Aretha Franklin just passed. You know, I think she was, it's her sign. She had cancer. But if that's not the case, then there's something that's going on with a Capricorn and the Aries being responsible. So I was getting drinking. It could be wine or somebody was drinking something toxic. But they're either slowly passing or they're starting to feel better. That's why I said mystical. Maybe you're trying to help out somebody. Somebody's trying to help out you. There's a mystical doctor. So somebody went, okay, I see what's going on. People are enlightened as shit now. So I'm just saying that you could have went to the doctor for some type of ailment with the bones and neck and head and all kinds of shit like that. With being sedentary. If not, you are or you are not. You could have went to the doctor and somebody like intuitively, like mystically, psychically, they know that you have some type of crazy ailment like going on inside of you or somebody else, but like they know that this is like visiting the doctor, but the doctor is mystically inclined and they're telling someone, oh, you have a cyst, or you have ulcer, or you have this, that, and the third, but either they're saying it and or they hear it spiritually, or they know it intuitively, but they're not, or through blood work, but they're not saying anything to somebody, or they're not giving them hinters or pointers into how to get themselves better. You know that? Maybe that's happening to you. But when I said the fire sign energies are responsible, so fire sign energies could be, like I said, they're either tied to you. This could be like, if you're a woman, you went, I get an Aries. If you're a female, you went to the doctor with an Aries guy. You went to the doctor with an Aries guy. And the Aries guy is cool with the nurse, like, or they mess with I don't know, somehow they know the nurse in some doctor's office situation. You didn't know that, and maybe something's going on here with a diagnosis with you or not, but your partner already knows why that's happening, or your partner already knows, oh, she's got something. This is crazy. That's why I say you want to beat down an Aries, like you want to travel to that's why you're prank calling somebody. Or you're trying to get your Pisces, or maybe you're trying to get a Pisces to do that. Or something's going on with your friend, and an Aries giving your friend some type of toxicity to drink, and that's why they're not well, but they're getting better, or they're slowly passing. You're trying to stop somebody from slowly passing by telling them to go to the doctor, or you have been, or you are already aware of somebody's ailments and illnesses, and like I said, intuitively, or someone knows this about you. But they're not saying anything, like, because it has to do with popularity and success and rising and being on top. So this could be a situation here where you in the job, if it's a job, you work with somebody that is like, they get better than you, like vice versa, you're better than, so you work somewhere where there's heavy competition with another person, but that other person is ill, but they're going to doctors and the doctors aren't saying anything to them. You intuitively know why they're ill, but they're not finding out. They know. Somebody knows with the world element here. Someone's going here recalling a Sag. Like, so either you're trying to prank call those two energies, the Aries and the Sag. Is she pregnant? Maybe you're trying to call a Sag to figure out if this element is pregnant. The Sag could be a doctor, a nurse, trying to figure out if somebody's pregnant. But it's also, what does she do? What does she drink? Is she pregnant? But what does she do energy? Somebody did something crazy to them. I get something about a tattoo. Somebody may have gotten a tattoo done, but there was, I don't know, something's going on with the needles and changing needles. But again, when I said this, it's the Cancer. Something's going on with the Cancerian energy and them getting tattoos, and they're not changing the needles on the tattoos. So they're going to tattoo spots, and they're getting tattoos done, and there's toxicity or some type of illness or some craziness going into somebody because they didn't ask somebody to clean a tattoo shit off. Damn. This could be you. You regret going somewhere. I should get a place. Like, it could be a tattoo spot on West 4th in New York City. That's crazy how I just picked it up. That could be, or something's going on West 4th. But that's where you saw somebody. You saw somebody on West 4th in New York City. Maybe there's another West 4th in the country somewhere. I know West 4th as being in New York City. So if there's another West 4th, let me know. Or West 4th could be an implication of, what else could be the 4th of September. Or maybe somebody's leaving. Somebody could be going west on the 4th. Like, that could be another situation as well. Like west of the United States or west of some country. Like, someone could be doing that on the 4th. You know, I am doing this to the 8th. Someone could be doing that. You're planning to do that, or you're planning on inviting someone to do it. But that's why I said something is too late. You may be trying to invite someone to travel with you somewhere, but it's too late because they're ill. But I also guess because somebody fell down some things. You're trying to travel. It could be the Capricorn or the fire sign. You're trying to travel to go places with someone, like it could be West, California, wherever, whatever you're trying to do. You're trying to do these things with someone, but the minute you try to do it, like they're falling down steps, or they go and get a tattoo and they've been injected with some crazy shit, or they drank something crazy and they're sick. They got ulcers and cysts. All of a sudden, like right when you're trying to do that, like death card energy. I won't be surprised if that shows up there. Or maybe something's going on with you. Or maybe you're trying to do these kind of travels and you're like, well, damn, now I got to do it. Something going on here with your nose. Like, maybe something's going on with nose. I don't know. You're trying to do some type of appointment with your nose. Maybe something's hurting. But it's like whatever's going on is literally right when you're trying to leave. That's why the world and the wheel is here. Your present has the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Making plans, but I get in secret. You're trying to make plans in secret for your present moment. Presently, you're trying to do that. As of now, you're trying to make plans secretly. Trying to make plans secretly. But something's also for the Capricorn. You're trying to secretly make plans for a Capricorn energy. What is it feeling bad for? You feel bad for a Capricorn. You feel bad for a Capricorn. What has happened to them? Why they're sick and ill? Fire sign energies are responsible. Or you're trying to make secret plans. It could be the fire. It could be the Leo. Maybe you're trying to make plans with a Leo. That's why I say you're trying to. Maybe a Leo is pregnant. You know, or you have been impregnated by a Leo. Whatever it is, if you're whatever the situation, or if you're a Gemini dude is a Leo female. There's two Leo females that somebody's dealing with. So it's two separate situations. There's one Leo female that you're trying to say that a Capricorn energy does not know about your involvement with a Leo. So this could be a situation where a Capricorn you're in a relationship with a Capricorn female, male, whatever. There's a Leo that somebody visits all the time, but you may have had sex with that energy. You may have had sex with that energy. Capricorn, the other Capricorn is bringing that out. The other Capricorn, oh, I see. Because another Capricorn energy is bringing out the fact that you slept with a Leo or something you did with a Leo. That's why you're withholding something that's going on surrounding them. That's the reason why you're withholding information from them. You think that someone wants revenge. I get something about like befriending. Like either you're trying to befriend them or you're trying to be nice to them, or the reason into why you haven't been, someone's going with playing with heart also. Someone's going with playing with heart. Maybe you either feel like a Leo's doing that, but it's cute. A Leo is playing with your heart, but you consider it to be cute. Whatever. Or maybe a Capricorn is playing with your heart. But an Aries does not like that. So you feel like a Capricorn energy is playing with your heart, vice versa. But it's an Aries that's external, that somehow they know every fucking thing. They don't like that. They don't like what they see. They also don't like what they hear. Like maybe you're saying something to somebody. It could be you're either saying something to somebody that I get grossed out. Somebody is saying something to you, vice versa, that is grossing you out or is grossing them out. It could be heartfelt feelings. But I don't understand why he likes her, or you don't understand why he or she likes somebody. You don't understand. But I get the Sag. You don't understand why a Sag likes, I don't know. You don't understand why a Sagittarius energy doesn't like, you don't understand why they don't like a Capricorn, or why they don't like you. Somebody doesn't understand why two people don't like each other. Somebody doesn't understand that. Or you don't, or you don't understand why someone doesn't, I don't know. You don't understand why someone likes somebody, or someone doesn't understand why you like somebody. Could be maybe somebody doesn't understand why you like a Capricorn female. Someone's beautiful about them, like they're a beautiful person, but people don't understand why you like them. Like you're talking about a Libra. A Libra doesn't understand why you like a Capricorn female, whether you're a guy or a girl. Like there's a Libra guy, girl, whatever, both of them, that they don't understand why you like a Capricorn energy. Interesting. Your future has a King of Coins, sign of Taurus. You're asking this energy questions if they're a Taurus, male, but I'm going to get back there. Your instincts has the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Because it can't help it. Something that maybe something's going on with insomniac kind of situations going on with you in your sleep. Maybe you're thinking about somebody a lot. You may be thinking about somebody a lot in your sleep. Either you're thinking it's right next to the King of Coins. Like maybe you're thinking about a Taurus. You could be thinking about a Taurus energy. But is that you're trying to figure out how you could get help from a Taurus? Like maybe you feel like a Taurus guy will be helpful to you. You're trying to get, if it's not that, you could be trying to get a Taurus male's help to figure out what your man was doing if you're a female. That's why I said something's going on with secret feelings for people and people not understanding why somebody likes you. Aries, Sag, Capricorn. Nine of Swords is like you're not getting any sleep. Oh shit! You want to understand who the you see, calling somebody a bitch. Shit. You're trying to figure out who the woman is that's responsible. I get for why your man is looking outside the partnership, or you're that dude. Maybe your partner wants to know why you're looking outside of some partnership. So this could be a workplace. Like I said, Libra. Libra could be an energy. Either they house a Libra houses with you, but maybe they also work with you. You don't want a Libra energy somewhere. You don't want to Libra somewhere. Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. The Libra is going to ruin something. So maybe you're trying to surprise, it could be a vacation, a runaway. There's like a runaway love kind of situation going on here. Between you and a Capricorn or a Leo or an Aries. Maybe that's why you're prank calling an Aries. Like you could be prank call, but you need the Taurus help for some. This could be a situation where that's why I said exes and prank calling exes and trying to be friendly with exes or ex friends, whatever. You're trying to like reconnect with someone that broke your heart. Like you're trying to reconnect with someone that broke your heart. If it's an Aries element, if you're a guy, girl, whatever. If you're a female, like you were dealing with an Aries dude. If you're a male, you're dealing with both women and men. Right? If they're dealing with both women and men Aries, they're crazy. But there's also the situation where if you're a female, you're dealing with an Aries guy, you're trying to fit in their ex for some reason, or they potentially can be, or I don't know what the deal is. You're trying to figure out ways to prank call them, but you're using their friends. You don't want to look like you're fiending for somebody. So you're trying to go through their friends or cousins or in-laws to get to them. You're trying to go through somebody's, either it's a Capricorn, maybe you're trying to go through Capricorn energies, friends and family members. But I also feel like to find out what happened to somebody. Something happened to them. Either they passed or they're ill. But I keep getting fell down. Like somebody fell down something. Somebody fell down something. Someone's on here with a date. So you could be going out on a date with this energy. Maybe you're going out on a date with a Capricorn, or you're going out on a date with a fire sign, whatever. You're going out on a date with someone, but like they tripped, like or they potentially, they tripped. But it's right when we were about to leave. Like somebody tripped right when. I mean, you watch your step. Like shit, tell your partner watch your damn step. Whatever the situation, somebody tripped. Right when they were like about to board a plane or something, or somebody tripped down something or by something. Somebody tripped by something or they fell by something. That's why I said bones. Like maybe something's going on with you and you're bones or a Leo. Maybe this happened to a Leo, but I keep getting pushed. But maybe like either a Leo was pushed or a Capricorn energy was pushed. Whatever. This is interesting. This could be a situation where you're harping on a memory that you had with a fire sign from the past. Maybe you're blaming them for the fact that they fell or tripped somewhere and now something is canceled. Or now you need to something wrong with flights and changing flights because now somebody has fallen down steps. Or they tripped or fell, but it's not a light trip and fall. It's like there's that kind of trip and fall that is like it's crazy. Like the bones are broken or something. Or potentially. Nine of Swords. We should have left. Maybe you had an inkling that you should have left at a different time. It's all about destiny and timing. World. Destiny, timing, leaving at a particular time. Telling someone that you love them in time. Before something happens to them or before they trip and fall. But when I said trip and fall, I get intoxication. You can be intoxicated. That's why I said a date. There's something on here with a date, Nine of Swords. Someone could have been like really intoxicated, but yet you didn't help them. There's an element here where you could have been really intoxicated, or your friend, or a girl, or a girlfriend, or a boyfriend, whatever. Somebody was really fucked up, drinking wise, and they tripped and fell. But you were using your intuition that we should have left at 9. This is a 9 of Swords. We should have left at 9 o'clock. Maybe you were partying somewhere really late until damn well 12 a.m. or 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning. You're like, we should leave at 9. Or not. Jesus Christ. And then something happened. You were using your intuition. We should have left earlier. Then you wouldn't have tripped and fell. But when I keep getting the Aries, like the Aries, that's why I said maybe that's the reason why you broke up with someone. They didn't try to save you. But I also get saved life. Like something's going on with saving somebody's life. Trying to do that. But it has something to do with leaving early or leaving on time or saying something on time or calling somebody on time. whatever it is. Can't help it. Nine of Swords. You're thinking, you're either regretting or you're thinking about some type of issue about saving somebody, and you feel guilty for not being able to. This could be, you could have been, I get an on scene of an accident. Like, you could have been on scene on an accident. If it's not a date, you could, Nine of Swords, you could have been on scene of an accident, some type of accident pertaining to somebody being drunk or tripping and falling, whatever it is. But I get a bridge. Someone was too close to a bridge situation. A bridge, like some type of bridge. Like, I don't know what the hell somebody would do in a damn bridge. Someone was too close to a bridge. They tripped and fell, and I don't know okay, I see what's going on. Someone, you know those bridges, like it could be like a promenade or like a boardwalk kind of situation, but it's like high up, but somebody's really close to it. Like, it could be this energy, Capricorn or Leo, Aries, or you. Maybe this was you. Maybe you were too close to a damn situation like that. Someone was too close to some type of like elevated situation, like a bridge, whatever. And it's like, maybe they were drunk by it. You know, this could be a situation where someone was drunk by a bridge. Bad place to be drunk, to be honest. I was getting intoxicated. But it's we should not have been drinking, you know? Something's going on with somebody was drinking by a bridge and they fell. Somehow. How the hell what the fuck? Like, Nine of Swords. Wow. How did she even get to that point? This could be something that you're hearing about. Like, that's why I said, how does she even get to that point? It feels like you're having a conversation with somebody. That's why I said you're calling a Pisces, or you're trying to prank call somebody. This could be a situation where there could have been infidelity or a partner cheated, but the person that your partner cheated on you with, something happened to them. Something happened to the cheatee. You're like, how did she even get to that point? Maybe you're laughing about it, but maybe it's not funny. Man, that's out of control stuff. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Queen of Wands, sign of Aries. Aries flipping female. They're responsible for something. But I get this Aries, if it's a female, they're responsible for putting something somewhere or putting something in something else, like a drink. That's why I said drinking. They poured something in some type of drink, some type of toxicity. That's why this energy is not well. If it's Capricorn female, somebody knows that already. You know that somebody knows something already, that somebody did bad to them, but you're like, why would you drink it? Why would you drink it? Wine? What does she mix in there? Like, you're trying to, that's why I said somebody went close to something and they fell. Or someone was too close for comfort, period. Queen of Wands. Too close to somebody's personal business. So you could have been too close to this element's personal business. Queen of Wands. And they tricked you, or they tricked somebody in a bad way. They tricked somebody. They tricked a Capricorn female. But it's a Libra that knows something. So either a Libra knows something intuitively, or they know something that this element did to your friend, or they did to you, or they did to your partner. There's infidelity secrets surrounding an Aries female. There's infidelity secrets surrounding them. There's infidelity secrets surrounding this element. Jesus. Woo, Page of Swords for your spiritual self. Page of Swords element. You need a new idea. You need some type of new idea into something. You need a new idea into something. Maybe how to protect someone. But I also get either safeguard, or you're trying to safeguard a relationship. This could be with a child. Maybe you feel like somebody's trying to take a child away from you. You know? Maybe you feel like someone is trying to take away a child for some reason. That's interesting. Or somebody's trying to like stop somebody from having kids. Like, I don't know what the deal is. Or maybe someone's trying to stop you from having kids. But it's like, I want to have kids with you. You're trying to tell someone that you want to have kids with them. Trying to tell someone you want to have kids with them. Interesting. Ooh, that's why it's a Page of Swords. It's all about new ideas. Oh my God. Two of Wands for your mentality. You need patience to deal with fire sign energies, but you don't really want to do that because they're not cooperating with you. Nine of Swords and a Two of Wands. There's a I hate. Like, there's fire sign energies that you hate them. All of them, possibly. You hate them. This could be an element where you were dating someone and their mom was really involved in your relationship or your marriage. Right? Cousin. This energy could also be a cousin. They're also a cousin. That's why I said two involved. Maybe you're trying to break off ties with a cousin. I get a cousin that did something bad. There's a cousin that did something bad to your relationship or to you. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Oh, it was too close to the edge. Yeah, too close. I was saying too close. Jesus Christ. What's changing for you is the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins energy here. Ace of Coins. Someone wanting a new job. That could also be what you're traveling for. You could be traveling for new work. But you don't want to leave. You don't want to leave without a Leo. So you're leaving that maybe you don't want to leave without a Leo-like element. You don't want to leave without them. You don't want to leave without them. Okay? Your resolution has the Eight of Cups. You're not sure how to approach a Taurus. You're not sure how to approach a Taurus-like element. You're not sure. Answers about a Capricorn friend or about an Aries. Like what an Aries. There's this element here where a Taurus has been communicating with an Aries, like I guess from the beginning of time. From the beginning of time. So it could be in a job. Maybe you're trying to, this is what's changing. Maybe you were looking for work. But it's closer than you think. So maybe you're going into a job where people are like closer to your relationship life than you think, or it's happening to a Capricorn. Somebody's looking for jobs, but people know more about them than they are aware of with the Ace of Coins, or something that you're trying to do with them or do for them. Keep looking at this Aries. It's envy. This energy is very envious of you or a Capricorn or Leo. They're very envious of something that you're trying to do with or for someone. Libra knows what this energy was trying to do, or they did already. Because she's getting better, if somebody's getting better, because some type of help. So it could be in a workplace. Maybe like this, she's getting better. Maybe someone's not doing a good job in a job. But there's an element, like if it's an Aries, whatever, maybe you don't like how somebody's working. They don't like how somebody's working. So you're trying to make secretive phone calls to a boss, whatever, to try to get them to not fire someone. But I also get to not reveal the truth about something or somebody. There's truth surrounding someone that in a workplace or a home, there's some element here like they're threatening to do, and you're trying to stop that from happening. All right, let me see the outcome, Gemini. Seven of Swords. You got double Seven of Swords here. But I'm going to make plans anyway. You're going to make plans anyway in a job, to prank call somebody. You're going to make plans anyway to be with somebody. But whether your mother likes it or not, you're trying to understand why someone is so hell-bent on you being with somebody, vice versa. You're trying to understand that. Jeez. All right. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.